This tutorial is to deal with a situation where you have an animation that doesn't have an idle state. So in this case, we have an idle state when standing on the ground, but when we move on to the ladder, it just infinitely loops the climbing animation, which when you're not moving, doesn't look very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to this. What we're essentially doing is we're checking the movement both up and down, which is the X, or sorry, up and down, which is the Z, and left and right, which is the X. And if they're not zero, that means you're moving. If either one of those is the case, then we set the play rate to 1. And if neither of them are, that means you're not moving, set the play rate to 0. Now, in a previous video, which this video is replacing, I had recommended doing this by Boolean. Where is it here? Select animation by Boolean, and doing it this way, and putting in the animation with a play rate of 1 in the true and an animation of play rate as 0 in the false. And what a commenter pointed out in that video is that that actually resets the animation. So you get this glitching where the animation resets back to the first frame. Because in this case, you are changing animations from this animation to this animation, even though they are the same animation. But the system doesn't know that. Each of these plugins is considered a separate animation. Whereas by using this select node, using a single animation and simply altering its play rate, it works smoothly so that when your animation stops, it stops on the frame that it's on. It doesn't reset back to the beginning. So sometimes you look on the right hand, it's in the upper position, and then we move, now it's in the lower position, showing that it is actually freezing on different frames depending on where it is. So it's smoother than the method that I had demonstrated before. So hopefully you guys found this helpful and an improvement on the last video, which I'll now be taking down. And have a good one.